depth of talent for these two teams a real point of pride for both?
Well, I think both of these front offices take extraordinary pride, Kevin, in their ability to surround their star players, and you have to have stars. But the key is the guys around them. What is their fit? Do they complement the stars' greatest attributes? That is the measure of a great front office.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And yes, it's good.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. The shot that time, not on target. Walker with some nice D. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Brown the pass to Tice. To the right side. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Middleton dishes to Lopez. From the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and another basket for Boston. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Brown. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Drops in the tray.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Walker finds Hayward. Now, here's Tice. Defended by Middleton. Tice with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Tatum. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Tatum's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. He lays it in. Giannis has got 6.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hayward can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now Hayward, following the 3-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Hayward kicks to Walker. Here is Hayward. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. They need this. Walker's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Bledsoe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, you have got to respect Bledsoe's confidence. This guy drilling the shot on the interior.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Bledsoe. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Count it. And it's 8 points for Giannis.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Here's Walker following the bucket by the Bucks. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Giannis outside. Free throw line jump shot. And Boston with the rebound. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
I'm open right here.
Kicks to Lopez.
Hey! Bledsoe!
From past the arc.
Don't let him get it.
Poked loose.
Way to grab that rock, Giannis. Who's watching?
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the first one at the line is good. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 9. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Giannis. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Missed inside.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Boston shooting their first free throw tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Boston also with the sub. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And, Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
They get a hand on it and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and take a look at the leading rebounders since the All-Star break. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
Help out on Eric.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Jacks up a three. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Passes to Smart. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Smart. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Here's Smart. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Giannis gets it to go.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Smart. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Floats it up for Giannis. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in rebounding, and don't forget top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat, night in and night out.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Cantor, he's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. Now, here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the inside, Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 16 points for Walker.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run. Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Now, here is Hill. To the middle. Here's Lopez, hits the jump hook.
Well, terrific use of the pick and roll. George Hill outstanding at manipulating the passes.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Milwaukee's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Tatum. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Smart, wide open, he fires. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Hey, swing it.
From deep three-point range, DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Now, here's Cantor. No points in the game yet for him. Williams for three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And it's Walker penetrating, lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 18 points in the game.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smart passes to Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Celtics, Williams comes in for Williams. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. He hits both from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here is Hill. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The 3 ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with an NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams, also Tatum out there. Enes Kanter is out there with Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters. but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Here's Connaughton following the bucket by the Celtics. Clock at 6.
Come on, man. Don't forget the clock.
Hill against Williams. Hill, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smart dishes to Cantor. Can't cash in from close range. Williams against Smart. Got a hand on it. Cantor kicks to Williams. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hill passes to Lopez. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hill looking around, fires from the wing. He gets that one.
No, George Hill has always had a beautiful jumper, and this mid-range just as solid as the long range.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Hayward outside. This one for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. Cantor's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Outside Williams. Corver passes to Williams.
Lopez.
Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Celtics leading by 5. Here's Wanamaker, and it's good for 2. Wanamaker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside Hill. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, that's strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill, despite the defense's best ever. He does a great job finishing.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for George Hill. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. And so he hits both. Doris, you can't help but notice that teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
and the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Good snatch, Robert.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Giannis passes to Bledsoe. 16 feet away. Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Hayward, right side. Good D by Williams. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Milwaukee, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Start it.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 6th in free throw percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Tice kicks to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
I don't think you can let Gordon Hayward get free around the rim. This guy will throw it down and leave no doubt.
Pass to Giannis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got 8.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Right here.
On the wing, Brown. Williams trying to break free. Brown, good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Matthews. Back to Middleton. For 3, Bledsoe drains it from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Williams finds Hayward. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Matthews. Bledsoe outside. Kicks it down to Middleton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists in the game.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Now Tice. Here's Brown. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bledsoe outside. Middleton for three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Wanamaker the pass to Tice. Brown feeling it out a bit. On its way from Hayward for two. Money from the wing. Hayward's got 6 here in this quarter. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Timeout.
Kevin, this guy, one of the most explosive drivers in the game. Eric Bledsoe leaving nothing to chance.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Brown. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Brown. Middleton can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Walker finds Tice.
Hey, yo, right here. Switch.
Inside, here's Brown. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Bucks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Pass to Lopez. Here's the 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The shot's good. 20 points for Kemba Walker.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
DiVincenzo passes to Bledsoe. And Lopez has it in the corner. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his 2nd make this quarter.
Walker against Bledsoe. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kemba Walker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. The pass to Tatum. Tice with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more. He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
And here's Bledsoe. Kemba Walker getting his 3 to go. Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Lopez has got 9 points in the quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe.
Hey, kick it out.
To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Walker's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Korver in for Chris Middleton. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Both good from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Walker kicks to Williams. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Cantor finds Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now, and Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff. That gives him the double-double, 11 points and 11 assists.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Walker. He's got 25. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. He can't get that one. Good D by Bledsoe. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Oh, Tatum in position.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Bledsoe against Walker. Bledsoe looking around. Tips it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, the Greek Freak, he said in his interview that he's low-key. But you saw in the first half, he got that rare inner passion for the game. Kind of like Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. They just destroy you quietly.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that high a percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on a defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
And there's Bledsoe on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And that's 13 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brown outside. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 8. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Brown the pass to Tatum. Over Middleton. And again, it's Boston converting.
This is right in Tatum's wheelhouse. That mid-range is his comfort zone.
Pass to Lopez. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 25. Passes it to Tatum. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Celtics trail by 11.
Who's got Walker?
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside for Bledsoe. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. And he gets it back. That one goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Giannis dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Antetokounmpo, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Walker against Bledsoe. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
They double-team Walker. The pass to Tice. Tatum on the wing. Lets a floater go. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Matthews passes to Giannis. Middleton trying to break free. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness, bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Up top, Bledsoe, guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Matthews. Misses off the right iron. Celtics trail by 13. Right side, Tatum. Lopez with the steal. For 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Walker. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6.
What's the roll?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Good on the shot. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Hill passes to Williams. Giannis is double. Here's Connaughton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner 3, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
And the Celtics with possession here. George Hill missing on the 3. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. Dishes it to Williams. Tatum drives in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Outside Hill. Takes the 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Down low. Stolen. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Matthews. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hill. Giannis passes to Connaughton, and that one, good. Connaughton's got 5 points so far.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Williams against Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo!
Now Hill. He's got 7. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 32 points for Giannis.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Wanamaker. Antetokounmpo defending. Wanamaker the pass to Williams.
Kick it out. Give me that.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, a former number 2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
What you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch 4 in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Korver comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And Williams drops them both. Celtics trail by 14. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Back to Wanamaker. The rebound by Williams. And so he'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Korver. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Korver passes to Ilyasova. From deep three-point range, DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Bounce pass from Hill. Baseline J on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. Celtics trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Hill. Passes it to Wanamaker. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for George Hill. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now here is Hill. He's got 7. Ilyasova up top. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Here's Williams, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. Out to the right wing. Here's Wanamaker. Not going to go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Korver against Brown. Korver dishes to Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hill's got 9 points.
Well, George Hill mixes speed so well, so good at getting into the paint and finishing at the rim.
And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Walker. Hill with some nice D. And so it's Milwaukee with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hey, yo, right here.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And for that game against the Knicks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
He's off on the first.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 17. Pass to Kanter. And stolen by Ilyasova. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
This is an area of great improvement for Bledsoe. Willing to make the extra pass now.
Walker in the post, guarded by Bledsoe. Walker's shot is off. Bucks leading by 19. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Walker against Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics trail by 19. Outside, Walker. Yep, that one goes. Walker's got 27.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the pass to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Boy, guys, I don't know who feels the contact more, Bledsoe or the defender.
Now, here's Tice. Back to Smart. 5 on the clock. Pass to Kanter. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Milwaukee leading by 19. Over to the left wing. There's the 3. No good that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tice kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play.
One shot.
That's on Enes Kanter.
Yeah, and we know because of Bledsoe's power, guys can't push this guy around. That time it results in an and one.
Doris, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail, well said. And Milwaukee has possession, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Smart. Pull-up jumper, and Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Smart. That's tipped.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Hayward can hit. Bucks leading by 20. Middleton outside. To the inside. Here's Lopez, and there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Celtics trail by 20.
Yo, watch Walker.
Walker dishes to Tatum.
I see him.
Walker against Bledsoe. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Stolen by Smart. Of course, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive number 1 pick, he's going number 1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
So it's the Celtics now. After the basket by Milwaukee. Tatum's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Giannis throws it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart finds Hayward. Outside, Walker. Back to Hayward. Here's Smart. That one off the back iron and out. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Got that bucket in no time at all. 17 points for Chris Middleton.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Tice. To stop the run, and he dunks it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Got a piece of it.
Hey, right here.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Clock is at 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Walker kicks to Hayward. Back to Walker. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And stolen by Hayward. Now the dish to Walker. Back to Hayward. Smart with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. Smart passes to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Bledsoe. Smart misses.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Chris Middleton. And here's Hayward. Lopez with the steal. Bledsoe left side. Walker with some nice D. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Boston shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Edwards. The rebound by the Bucks. Korver with it. He kicks it to Brown. Doris, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
Here's Edwards. Lopez with the block.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job.
Good on the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. And the wide open shot from Green. Boston again missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here is Ilyasova. Passes it to Hill. Now Korver. Edwards defending. It's good.
Kyle Korver sending a message, I'm not just a three-point shooter. Give him an opportunity close, and he takes advantage.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Edwards. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Hill. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
How about the dogged determination from George Hill, reliable at finding ways to score down deep?
Green, the pass to Williams. On the wing, Williams. Hill against Edwards. Pass to Ogilvy. 3 on the clock. Green inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Ogilvy. Now the pass to Edwards. No good from outside. Now Lopez. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.